ADOM 3.3.3. DOS. Older than I am. 4 seconds decide what I am. Elf, archer, female. The talent list takes 10 of them. I take alert. It is level 1 only. 15 hit points. A dagger, a bow, 11 arrows. That is everything. A cave with no name on it. This part is practice. Aggressive. 2 to hit, 1 to damage, 3 off my defense. I miss a kobold. She shoots back and misses. We are even. An orc on the second arrow. I take the knife he threw at me. I collect the arrows back after every shot. A loaf of dwarvish bread, lying on the floor of a cave. The jackal and I swap places twice. Something keeps appearing and leaving. I shoot it twice. I kick a giant rat to death. 83 seconds. The cave is finished with me. Up a stair onto a road. Terinyo. 6 people, then 11. 14. They keep arriving to stand near me. "20 now. I look at none of them. The elder is halfway through a sentence when I am given the job. 38 seconds in the village. A stare down into the hills. My errand is at the bottom. A locked door. I have no key, so I have a boot. A short bow off the floor. I am already carrying a better one. A climbing set. 180 stones of rope. Treasure hunter. It improves what the floor gives me. $89 gold in a corridor, guarded by nobody. The floor reports attention 3 times, and then a pious aura. Hungry. I eat a large ration and stop being hungry. Goblin rock thrower. They throw rocks, and there are 4 of them. I kick one. It works, so I do it again. One of them picks my arrows up while I am shooting at him. out of ammunition, then 29 arrows off the floor. 10 rock throwers. The room came with a cue. A skeleton comes apart on the first arrow. I eat one of the rock throwers. My stomach objects. Burdened, the climbing set goes over the side. Then 5 rocks and 3 slings to throw them with. Keep the bow. A female hobgoblin in 2 swings. Burdened again, the short bow goes. A short bow is lying here. I consider it. An eerie wail for a few seconds. Nothing follows it. An altar, neutral by its color. I do not stop. 3 corpses rot in my pack and I am light again. The climbing set is still where I dropped it. I walk past. I eat a large bat. It tastes like chicken. A rat and I change places. Then again 12 seconds later. A hobgoblin skeleton. 9 swings before one of them lands. Something in my pack rotted. The pack is lighter. I eat a rat corpse and vomit. Then I eat an iron ration. And a giant rat. Satiate. The manual notes that more than one adventurer has starved in the wilderness. 3rd level. The game saves a spare copy. Not for me. A fire beat. 8 hits that do nothing, then 1 arrow. A bugbear takes 13 hit points off me in 4 seconds. I stop being aggressive about it. The next room is described as crawling. I go in. A whirrat zone. 8 swings and it never lands one. A black hearthling shoots a tiny quarrel at me and misses. Hardy. 34 hit points up from 15. A pearl necklace goes round my neck. A pained grunt in the distance. Not mine. A torch. I pick it up and do not light it. A stuck door and behind it 12 white worms. One of them spawns another. That is the whole species. 17 of 34. I put the guard up. I have killed 4 of them. There are 15 left. "14. Winning has added 2. A trap goes off under me. I evade it and keep swinging. Daggers and knives level 4. Earned entirely on worms. Three arrows, 3 worms. The count does not move. "90 seconds in. 12. "11. That is progress. One of them collapses on its own. I take the credit. Five left. Then 6. Two. 1. None. 2.5 minutes. I do not know how many there were. "34 of 34. Nothing followed me out. A large kobold killed on the second try. I sidestep a trap without stopping to look at it. I stop in a doorway and search it. Nothing is hidden in a doorway. A homunculus at range. 38 hit points now. Brass bracers off the floor. I do not put them on. Fifth level down. An orc drops a short sword. I carry it for 11 seconds. And the dagger comes off. I was an archer for 14 minutes. The robe goes over the side. I stand beside it a while. A bandit. 9 exchanges, 3 damage to me. A medium shield. Paying for it costs 3 other things. A gremlin on the second arrow. A goblin chieftain opens with 5 damage. Bows level 4. I am mostly stabbing things. Something on the left arm at last. And a wooden ring. I have no idea what it does. Four arrows at 1 kobold. The 5th one lands. A door that is merely stuck. Not locked, not trapped. My will is described as inflexible. I am told that is good. A dark sage mumbles arcane formulae and takes 5 points. A large orc hits for 7, then 7 again. I bleed. A goblin slave master joins him. Both go down. I eat a large orc. The game says it tastes like old pork. A leather girdle and an apple into the pack. A floating eye killed from across the room, on purpose. The chieftain announces a blind rage. I go defensive and let it pass. "19 of 39, and something new every 4 seconds. I shoot a clay statue, it regenerates. I shoot it again and it stops. Resting in the gaps between arrivals. A large shield goes overboard. I already have one on my arm. Then a halberd carried 2 minutes and never swung. Two more white worms on the way to the stairs. Seven level, the bottom of the errand. I arrive by running into a wall. Yrrigs, the carpenter I came for. An arrow on the carpenter. Something in me refuses. 14 damage from the man I came here to rescue. 6 of 39. 3. I ask Corellius for help and get all of it back. Bleeding and losing to a carpenter. 3 again. Corellius answers twice. That was both of them. Now I fight like a coward. Up a staircase. He follows. $348 gold on the floor. I keep walking. He hits me for 11 while I fight a were-rat. Second staircase. Still following. Third staircase. He has taken most of my health to get here. I stand still and search the floor. Something tells me not to kick the man beside me. It tells me that twice. The healer touches him. The carpenter comes back. He bows to me, puts some things down, and leaves. 14 hit points. I sit down where he was standing. The errand my whole campaign was named after is finished. I pick up what he left me, a hatchet, a potion, a manual. Then I look at the floor, then at myself. The healer is standing beside me. He teaches healing to anyone who asks. Nothing in me thinks to ask. Nobody wrote that part. One more item on the list. Subscribe if you are still here. 2 bats in a corridor on the way back down. Down. The errand is over and the dungeon is not. $348 gold, picked up this time. Quasset on 1 arrow. I gain a level for it. A goblin rock thrower in 2 swings. "20 seconds of searching finds a secret door. A troll. 1 arrow. Another locked door, another boot. A fire lizard killed at range. Hungry, in the middle of a rat and a bandit. I finish them first. A giant raccoon. Then a wolf, which cost 6 hit points. The door does not budge. Then it shatters. The doppelganger copies me, and for 1 second I cannot walk. Then she stops copying anything. Burdened. The hatchet goes. And the huge manual he left me. A rabid dog, then an onyx ring on the floor behind it. A goblin at range. A scroll with a nonsense word printed on it. Into the pack. "20 seconds of checking my surroundings. The campaign gives up on this place and points at the way out. A gargoyle gurgles at me in a friendly manner. The second ring goes on. Neither has a name. Up, then up again. Another wall. A gull destroyed right away. A light crossbow. I have no quarrels and a better bow. Another kobold. There has been one on every level. A slurping sound in the distance. Nothing in me wants to look. Monsters appear out of nowhere. The game says so itself. A jackal sings while I kill it. An ogre and out of ammunition for the third time. "14 swings at a fire beetle. It has a shell. I have a sword. A cedar one. I have never pointed one of these at anything. The dagger I started with goes over the side. Nobody objects. My equipment has begun to smell. A corpse fiend destroyed. A giant lizard. 12 swings that mostly do nothing. A blink dog which keeps not being where I am swinging. A giant rat. Then a kobold. I eat a rattling archer and vomit. Up 2 more staircase. The bow is empty again. 4 arrows left in the bundle. Another trap evaded without breaking stride. Another fire beetle. 10 seconds of not harming it. The crawling room again from the other side. Hungry. I eat the dwarvish bread I picked up in the first minute. A mouth appears on the wall and gives me advice about jumping. Boots down, then up, close down, 16 seconds of this. A second Fletchery set, 6 charges. I have never used the first. Good shot, awarded to somebody holding 3 arrows. Hungry. The Hearthling bread goes. So level 4. My profession is still archer. Up, up, the dungeon is almost behind me. A wall for the 3rd time. Another short bow on the floor. I still have the long one. A goblin rock thrower throws rocks at me. I have seen this before. A rat on the way up. Hungry again, and the pack is down to armor. I decide to eat and find that I own nothing edible. 1 arrow left. Out, hills and then plains. Swamp, strained and very hungry in the same second. The moon comes through the cloud. Starving 7 seconds later. I do not get away. 12 skeletons, then 18. They cannot get through the shield. Straight, it was 11. The game offers a prayer for food. Both of mine went to the carpenter. 35 hit points and starving.